Well, hello. I'm Chris Mears. I am the maintainer for OpenBrewery. I'm also a software developer, full stack web developer, something. I do stuff, I build stuff, and yeah. So I started OpenBrewery. Oops, I guess I should show it rather than svelte what I'm doing. I started it a while ago just to get a data set of breweries because I noticed that they were not readily available. I mean, there's Untapped, there's a few other APIs, but some are restrictive and some needed you to pay for them. So yeah, so I just sort of wanted to create a new one. And the website, well, I think I updated it last year or maybe 2 years ago to Gatsby and React. I don't really like the theme. I'm fine with Gatsby and React, but I'm also diving into Svelte recently. And so I figured I'd change this over to SvelteKit. And so just to kind of go through kind of thought processes and what Svelte is. Svelte is just sort of like it's a React. It's a well, actually it's not really a React because it actually compiles itself. It compiles into vanilla JavaScript, but it has the same kind of reactive components that you can build into it. And it kind of reminds me a bit of Vue, though I haven't really dug into Vue and Vue.js and all that framework. But it has a lot of the same properties and even Angular. So yeah, so if we kind of scroll down into like what it sort of looks like, you can have a script tag, you can have markup tags, and then you can also embed CSS into the tag too if these will ever load up. My computer is lagging because of the streaming. It's not a very powerful computer, so it's probably gonna have some issues. We'll see how long I can stream for. But in any case, as you can see through here, you can set your styles and set them to their particular components and import components and stack. I was trying to think stack, have subcomponents and pass properties into subcomponents. And it's very like it combines all the best things, in my opinion, of a React and Vue or just any regular HTML, HTML and CSS combination. So it's just easy to read, easy to use, relatively easy to use. So it makes the easy stuff or the hard stuff easy, and the easy stuff somewhat hard. I haven't really gotten into a deep problem yet with Svelte, but I'm sure we'll get there with this stack. So this is Svelte, and so kind of like Svelte is just sort of like the main, I guess, language. It's the main framework for building this thing. But then, well, I think language. And then SvelteKit is more of a framework. So it's sort of like a Ruby on Rails type of situation, or I'm trying to think of a framework for React, but I'm kind of coming a blank right now. But it's essentially something to compile everything together. So like a Next.js to build in routes and to build in some of these more complicated architecture structures that yeah Svelte doesn't really do offhand. And so it's SvelteKit is sort of like a conglomeration of best practices and things to do with Svelte and to create a well-rounded web app, I guess. All right. Just kind of talking for a while. I just sort of want to double check, see if anybody's... Nope. Okay, cool. All right. So this is going to be probably, since it's a stream, it's going to be messy. I guess I might as well get off that off the bat. This is my first stream in a while, so yeah, probably technical issues. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. I hope the fans aren't causing too much noise, but I will find out after I watch this after we're done. So hopefully that's not too much of a problem. And since we're doing OpenBrewDB, I will be drinking a beer during this. This is, let's see. I can get this in a good angle, maybe not. It's a virgin beer. The light is not going to be happy with me because it's always going to be. And then I got to find the camera. It's a Juice Press Hazy IPA by Virgin Beer, which I believe they're north. I think I guess I need to get closer to the microphone. Carlsbad. And yeah, I'm based in San Diego. So yeah, let's see. Let's get this going. I started this a while ago, hence why I have this open. This was I don't know how many versions ago. Actually, we might be able to check. Oh, well, I was trying to upgrade it, so we're not going to be able to check. I guess I can revert changes. Come on, computer. You can do it. Oh, no. Yeah, it's going to be pretty slow, I think. Yeah, I changed a bunch of things, so I'm going to discard everything just to start off, and then I'm going to blow everything away. Because, yeah, we're going to just start over. Because there have been enough changes in Svelte, even though it's still, I think it's version 1, but it's still, it's still being worked on. It's not totally done yet, or ready for production yet. Though, it might be. I'm not sure. I'll have to double check. In any case, so yeah, so the SvelteKit that I have right now is Next, and then I believe it's like 100 versions after that. So yeah, let's just get into blowing this away. So got this. Just go up a directory and remove cursorily forcefully. Make sure that I just do the one that I want to. Cool. Hopefully that was the one that I wanted to. All right, now let's get into building this thing. So we'll do an npm init svelte at next. Wait, am I doing? Yeah. Oh, wow. So they've really changed it. Because you're initializing. Next, and then our app is going to be open Brewery db svelte, if I can spell, kit. Cool. Yeah, I'm surprised by the svelte. Guess it is. Oh, okay, so it's beta. And I think we're just going to go with a skeleton project. We are going to use TypeScript. ESLint for code linting. I'm going to say yes. Prettier for code formatting, yes. I thought Prettier kind of did both. Alright, so it's copy the files, added TypeScript support, added ESLint, added Prettier. Want to add other parts. Oh, nice. It's got a bunch of adders. Let's check this out, actually. Oops. I'll bring this up if I can. Is it going to let me? My computer dying. There we go. So let's see what this has. Oh, integrations. GraphQL, nice. Ooh, I will want to use Tailwind, so this will be helpful. And I do believe I want to do MD specs, I guess it's called. It's MDX. So yeah, MDX for Svelte. And MDX for React is so that you can have Markdown in React files. And so this is kind of the same thing. Makes it easier for blogging and news stuff. Okay, so let's cd. Cool. npm install. Might as well copy that bad boy because we'll need it. Yeah, what else do we have going on here? Well, actually, let's take a look at Post CSS and Tailwind. Let's see what both of these are. Oh, cool. So you just need to do svelte add, and it'll add everything for you. That's pretty sweet. That's pretty nice. Yeah, invite is the builder. I believe it is for Vue, or it was made for Vue. But now it's, yeah, can be used for pretty much anything. It's a simple build process. I haven't really dug into it too much. So it's something sort of like Webpack or replace Webpack, replace or an alternative to Rollup and Snowpack. Snowpack was the one that they started out with. I forget the reasonings why they switched to Vite, but yeah, that's something that's interesting. I don't think it was bad blood or anything. I think it was just ended up making more sense for what they were doing. Let's do the commit. Cool. So now we got a repository going on, and yeah, let's see what we got going on. As far as just a skeleton SvelteKit site. Just really wants to open it up in my other browser stack over here. So that's it. Very simple. So let's open up this guy up. Let's see what we have going on. Yeah, let's make this full for now. Take a look at the files. Oh yeah, it's completely changed. Alright, so we have our main generated files right here. That makes sense. Okay, let's double check that this is in the git ignore. Yep, cool. And then package is also in the git ignore in the node modules. Okay, that makes sense. These are all the node modules, different routes. And so each of these, any file in this is going to be a route. So if I add blog.svelte in here, there should be blog.route. So let's add that. Actually, let's add some of the pages that I wanted to add anyway, just a sort of boilerplate. So we have index, which is going to be our home. So that's all right. Do we want docs to be a folder? Yeah, I think we want docs to be a folder. We want community to be this folder, but data set is going to be something. We'll just do h1 or open brewery bb dataset. Cool. News is going to be the one, and then yeah, maybe examples. Well, no, we'll keep that set. But for folders, we do want docs, because that's going to be a separate folder. And community. So there's going to be several pages underneath that folder. And we'll do news. News, blog, news. I think news. Okay, and then each of these, let's copy and paste. Oops. Index in here. This is going to be community, and this is going to be docs. No. Cool. Yep, and then news. All right. And since we do have this, might as well put the terminal in here and run this as we're going. What was that command? npm run dev -- open. Let's open it up. Though we already have it open, so. Alright, should still turn the same thing. And if we go to dataset, we get OpenBrewery dataset. And if we go to community, cool. Docs, nice. And news. Sweet. All right, very plain Jane site. All good. And way ahead of schedule, or at least what I was planning. So this will be a short stream, which will be fine. Just wanted to get my feet wet. Okay, yeah, let's add Tailwind now to this. So that is running, I believe, in the background. I think I can close that. But I do want to get back to the terminal. So let's see. Okay. So yeah, let's add npx svelte add Tailwind CSS. Oop. Yeah, I'm really curious if this is. This would be awesome if this works. Parent directory cannot be guaranteed. Fresh, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. If you have any issues arising, please try again. All right, good, nice. Okay, so it installed post CSS and Tailwind. Cool. Let's see what changes it made. All right. So we added those. Actually, yeah. Let's check in. Ooh, I don't know if that. Actually, layout probably was set. Post CSS. Yeah. So it was set with the command. All right. I think that's it. So let's make this. Oops. Conventional commits, feature, no scopes, no emojis, add page routes. Just do add pages. It's fine. Sweet. All right, now let's take a look at what changed. Okay, so we have our layout, which is importing the post CSS. That's interesting. Yeah, not something I'd expect. And then using the slot. The slot is sort of it's inserting the rest of what's what Svelte is going to send to the layout. So the layout's like kind of the base page, and then you're going to load on your components on top of it or pages on top of it, and then you can reset the layout so you can get a completely new layout, or you can embed. So if you don't do a reset, it'll automatically just sort of keep stacking the layouts on top of each other. And that could be interesting. I haven't really thought about what that could be used for right now. But yeah, I'm sure there's something. All right, let's see what else. So we got a routes. All right, so let's see what this guy is. So this is all the global styles in here. Yeah, kind of ugly. But these are things I recognize as far as Tailwind setup. It's grabbing the base, it's compiling the components and all the utilities. It's kind of weird that it didn't add. My OCD is kind of taking over. And then I guess you're supposed to write your global styles here in post CSS syntax. I don't really know post CSS. I'm gonna have to learn that in my own time. I deal with it occasionally, but it's usually very minimal setup required. Yeah, just like this. I mean, these are fairly standard, or it's a fairly standard looking post CSS config. And I got to find out what the CJS extension is supposed to be. I think that's just, yeah, general JavaScript or modular JavaScript. Svelte config got changed a little bit, adding the post CSS, so that gets put into the build process, pre-process build process, or just general configuration, I guess. Okay, then we have some workarounds and stuff in here too, which is yeah, understandable, because both Tailwind and SvelteKit are kind of going through changes at the moment. Tailwind with its just-in-time processor, and SvelteKit because it is beta. So that makes sense. And then when we hydrate, we're looking for the ID Svelte, which, yeah, it's pretty standard. All right, did I go in order? I don't know if I did. Oh, I didn't look at package. This is all done. Okay, yeah. Let's be kind to our package. .json. So open BreweryDB. Forget what I call these things. I think I do official. Open BreweryDB documentation. We're just gonna call it Open BreweryDB SvelteKit. Yeah, that's fine for now. Oh, or should it be the name? Oh, I see. Duh. I totally forgot what a name should be. Open BreweryDB SvelteKit 1. Yeah, we're just gonna start with version 1. Got all of our stuff here, all of our script commands, and then yeah, I think all of this must have updated based on this guy over here. Okay, just in time does default to true, which is good. Great. Looked at that. Looked at that. Did not look at this. And this is the configuration for Tailwind. And yeah, mode is just in time. Just has other features that they're including. And I think that's pretty much what they're going with moving forward because it's faster. And then you can extend any of the themes or the plugins, which is great because might need to add like something that I did recently that's not by default. Having like allowing a focus for hover or a hover on focus or outline, something like that. Yeah, hopefully that makes sense. All right. Okay. Yeah, let's check this in. So this is feature. I should use emojis. I like using emojis, but I don't know. It takes me a long time to pick one sometimes. This one would have been a package, so I guess I could have done that. All right, let's now that I'm talking about it enough, let's do it. No scope because it's the same thing, but this is package, so add Tailwind and post CSS. Great. Close all of those things. Oh yeah, I wanted to look at this post CSS, but it got added with Tailwind, so I don't think we need to worry about it. All right, so let's close that up. Let's close that up. All right, so we did a overview, did our setup, set up our routes. I'm just doing my checklist. Yeah, layout. I didn't think we were gonna get this far, to be honest. Oh, did we lose our local host? Cool. All right, let's see. Let's check up on some things. Cool, cool. All right, I think everything's still running, which is great. All right. Let us continue just a little bit. Kind of just want to, I don't know, get a general layout going on. So say we want to div, oh, wow, it's very quick. We want flex. We want flex call. Yeah, that's going to be our main deal. We want max width of extra large and a margin X of auto. that going to do what I think it's going to do? No. I don't know if that max width is something. Let's open up the Tailwind documentation, thing I kind of live in sometimes. Alright. Okay. So let's do, yeah, max width. Max W. Yeah, max W. XL. Yeah, okay. And then, I guess the margin. Margin auto is not something. Oh, M auto. So it's just M auto. Oh, wait, no. Margin X auto. Problem is I'm probably maxing that out already. So let's just do LG instead. No? Oh man, embarrassing. Have to figure out what's going on. Make sure that it's actually like adding stuff. MX Auto doesn't really seem to be. And this doesn't really seem to be installing the stuff. So maybe I need to restart. Probably a good idea. Since configuration files did change, and usually that needs a restart of the process. Nope. It's not passed or is valid. If you want to load it from a file, make sure you install the post CSS load config and try again. Cannot find module. Post CSS load config. Womp womp. Alright. Config. Stack. Let's deepen transformers. Again, not a whole lot of experience with post CSS, so this is going to be a learning experience. Let's see if we can get this fixed. I mean, something to probably try is to actually do the SvelteKit. Let's see if we can find that again. The add files. Let's see. It's under adapters. No. Most likely working correctly. I guess I should have known that that was the case. Okay, we gotta cancel that one out. Let's do this. Let's see if this adds the right things. It's always the bummer. Sometimes the right things do not get added. Already set up. All right, so yeah, so I think we're probably, well, we'll see, let's see, because it might have. Nope, did not change the package. We do have SvelteKit load config. What's the deal? All right, I don't need to make this full width since we are debugging. Okay. We got this guy, we got this guy, we got the auto prefixer. Here's the config. Configs need to do that beforehand. Yeah, I think we're there. Let's see what the error is again. And then we start Googling, because I'm sure somebody else has had this. Oh. Nope, same issue. We start Googling now. To be honest, it's probably answered in the Svelte Discord, but let's see what other people have had issues with. How to set up Svelte? Yeah, let's see. This is June. Yeah, this guy's one of the updated. All right, nice. Oh man. Sean's awesome. I mean, he's the one that came up with the whole learn in public situation, which is what I'm trying to do right now. So glad that he is also completely on top of this. All right, so we did that. Let's install some necessary dependencies if they haven't been already. And let's see, yeah, we're doing Svelte preprocess, Tailwind, CSS. Let's see what is going to get added. We already have Svelte preprocess, so that's not going to get added. Tailwind, that's not going to get added. And auto prefixer and post CSS. All right, all those things are already, we're already doing that. And they are under the dev dependencies. Okay, so I don't think we need to worry about that. We got the config. That's what those other files did for us. We did just in time. We have something cooler on there. Variants, plugins. Yeah, I don't think that's the issue. Plugins, auto prefixer. Yep. Okay, so here we go. Alternatively, you can set up your post CSS config.js in a separate file. This seems to be better for post CSS nesting plugin to run. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to be running that right now, but oh, I guess I don't know if that's showing up, but I guess my cousin Brandon Mears is on American Ninja. So if you all are American Ninja fans, yes, that is my cousin, which is crazy. He's pretty awesome. So yeah, go Brandon. Hopefully makes it. I don't know I don't get the information, so yeah, don't ask. He's not allowed to tell. It's contractually obligated that he keeps the results and everything secret. So yeah, I have to wait, just like everybody else. It's kind of interesting. All right, well, this is not American Ninja Warrior. This is programming and post CSS. Okay, so we use, I don't know who we is. Not 8 because JavaScript, added nesting because I like it. Feel free to move. Okay. I think we already have this. We have the load config. Post CSS 8. Yeah, okay. SvelteKonfig.js. Let's see how similar it is. Preprocess, preprocess. Aha, this is interesting. All right, let's try this guy. So we want defaults, style is post CSS. Not sure what this does. I don't like typing in stuff. I don't know what it does, but yeah, it happens. Okay, and then in our post CSS, CSS nano nesting. I don't think I need nesting, so I'm not going to add it right now, but if we were, we can. But Tailwind, auto prefixer. Maybe it's the CSS nano that's getting in the way. It's not dev. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that in. However, this setup is still buggy when you actually try to nest CSS and figure it out. Oh, I guess I understand what the nesting is. So like nesting like Sass within the actual style block of Svelte, you could potentially nest, which is kind of cool. But if I'm using Tailwind, I don't really need it. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. So classes, versions. Okay. Don't really see anything that would necessarily fix it. Let's try. I did change something, didn't I? I changed this. It's pre-processed default style post-process. So let's see if that actually fixed the issue. And if not, we'll try this guy. I actually like this better than the other way. Nope. Cannot find module. So it's in the post CSS config SJS. Alright, so let's see. Cannot find this guy. So why not? Which is interesting. So this one returns something different than this guy returns, which is weird. It's not something I recognize. Okay, well let's try this method of layout rather than this kind of weird one. And if we'll need to refresh that or not. Yeah, it seems to be the same issue. So let's close that and rerun. Nope, same issue. So cannot find it. Interesting. I don't care about dark mode. Alright, you're supposed to be able to run npx svelte add tailwind css just in time, but it's buggy. So I'm wondering if I should undo all of those. That was kind of silly to assume that that was going to work. Alright, yeah, let's see if we can. This is the fun part of development, fixing all the problems. Okay, so we know we have these guys. That's the Tailwind UI. We don't really need Tailwind UI. We have the pre-process, we have Tailwind, we have auto prefixer. Let's double check that we do. I don't know if you can hear the dog in the background. It's gonna be interesting. This stream is mainly gonna be what sounds can I hear. So do I need to get some type of sound deadening or something like that? All right. So we svelte pre-process. Got that. Tailwind. Got that. Auto prefixer. Got that. Yes. Auto prefixer. There we go. Yeah, why aren't these alphabetical? That annoys me. And then post CSS. Got that. Cool. Set up the config files. Add a tailwind config.cjs. The root, we use CGS for now, or else Tailwind versus VS Code extension and planes. And uses require. Oh, interesting. Oh, maybe that's one of the issues. Well, this is export jiggles screen. This is the same style. All right, purge. Yeah, I think that handles all the ones that I want to purge. Theme. I guess we can add dark mode. Might as well. That'll be kind of fun to add later. Theme, extend, plugins, and then yeah, I do want to add variants because I am sure I will be adding variants. Okay. Tip to A, svelte config with inline post CSS. Oh, wait. Svelte config. Oh. So this is where this tailwind from CSS is from. Makes sense. And import. I thought that this was somewhere else. Yeah, this is probably somewhere else, but we're gonna try it this way. From auto prefixer. Okay. Process, default styles. Oh yeah, this is different. Okay, so pre-process. Wait, what was I looking at before? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. I must have been looking at something else. Wow. Yeah, I completely glazed over. I thought this looked exactly the same. Or something. I don't know. Where am I getting that default style? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So I just completely glazed over this entire file. Sure. If people are watching this, which I kind of doubt, they'll be furious. Okay, so let's... This is svelte. Bundler, svelte, config, yeah, okay. I just want to make sure that these are the same files. Because I think I'm getting confused between svelte config and, yeah, I'm definitely getting confused between these two. And post CSS config, CJS. Okay, so let's focus here. And let's do post CSS plugins with the tailwind and the auto prefixer. And thank you, Sean. SWYX Sweeks. Yeah, thank you, Sean. Definitely wouldn't have been able to figure this out on my own, I don't think. Okay. Pre-process, that's yeah, that's fine to be in an array. I think that makes it a bit more extensible, and then this is the same. Export config, and then this got added. Oh, okay, added until SvelteKit uses Vite, and it's blah 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 blah. So mode. I am going to comment this out for now because I don't know if we need it since we're doing things a little differently. Okay, and now we want to go here to, oh, this is just another way to do it. I see what he's saying. He's saying that he uses 7, but we're using post CSS 8, so I think it's fine. And then post CSS config.js, which not sure if this even gets called, but we're gonna keep it. All prefixer and config. Okay. So now let's see what happens. Ooh, oh. Can I find package tailwind imported from? Did I spell it right? Yeah, why can't you find it? Tailwind CSS. Am I spelling it right? Oh, CSS. Right, this is, oh, spell config. I don't need it to be, no. What the heck? Imported from SvelteKit. What is going on? Man, I feel like I'm being dumb. So I'm gonna see if anybody's chatting at me right now. Nope. All alone. All right. Let's see if we can figure this out. Cannot find Tailwind CSS imported. Oh. Yeah, why can't you? Tailwind CSS. Package. Tailwind CSS. I did do it in npm install, right? I'll figure. I didn't change anything, so yeah, so I don't think there would necessarily be anything to install. Wow, I've been going for almost an hour. Interesting. And stuck on a bug. Be nice to end this on a happy note. Oh. Seems like there was a lot added. So. Huh. Interesting. I wonder if that's all I needed to do. I thought that's what was happening when I was adding the other packages, but I guess maybe not. Alright, let's go back here. Hey yo. We got some stuff. Looks different. Still. Yeah, we got some styles. I still don't think it's importing the right styles. Or at least it's not pulling in. These oh, that doesn't make any sense if it's already full width. Small. No. Yeah, I don't think this is working. Post CSS, let's see, what does this say? Just-in-time engines is currently previews. Previews are not doing stuff. It may break. Okay. Well, yeah. That's typical. Alright. So, almost there. Sorry. Keep moving back and forth in between things, and I don't have enough screen real estate at all. Hopefully people can see stuff. Alright, so I think we have everything in the package.json. I think that's good. This guy, we got the tailwind, we got the processing, okay. We got the kit. Tailwind, dev, watch. Yeah, I think this is only for like production type stuff. Could be wrong, but it's kind of what it seems like. So console the preprocess, so we want tailwind. We want auto prefixer. So supposedly it should be doing that. It is doing something. It's just not configuring the rest of the files. Dark mode class. I gotta figure out what that means. Yeah. So there's no flex coming into play, huh? Aaron SvelteKit cannot find package. But I think we solved that, right? Let's close that. Try opening it up again. Nope, same issue. Interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of weird things that are happening. And yeah, it's kind of one of the reasons you may not want to pick up a beta framework. But I think we're going to trudge through it. I may be hitting the end of my ability to troubleshoot while streaming. I know I'm supposed to be learning publicly, but yeah. Sometimes you just gotta do some research offline. I am a little frustrated that it's not pulling in the you know, it should be pulling in the base, it should be pulling in the components. I'm wondering if I were to do that. Let's see what happens. This doesn't feel right. I really don't like that syntax at all. And not to mention, it still can't really find it. Tailwind CSS, yeah. Yeah. What's up with the strange pop? It's weird. Alright, well, I got another. Let's see, how much time? 6 minutes? 5 minutes? Yeah, let's do another 5 minutes. Debugging and see if I can figure this out. Alright, I like that a lot better. It seems to work. Global language with CSS. So, okay, let's see if we can figure this out. The style element allows authors to embed, so the module not found in Svelte config. Still can't find this guy, which I'm kind of confused about, because it seems to be able to find it okay here. I'm not sure what this cell type, or if it's a but TypeScript thing. All right, here we go. Re-enabling, just in case. Yeah, I think the npm install, I don't know if that was the solution I thought it was going to be. Yeah, just doesn't seem like it is doing what I wanted it to do. Still not. Alright, well, let's do something a little bit more drastic. BG red color white. I guess it's just text white. Yeah. It's just really not allowing any of that. Another test. Yeah. It does not like it. Text XL, I think, is another. Problem is that sometimes I remember what some Tailwind commands are, and sometimes I don't. So let's double check. I think it's text size. Yeah, text extra small, text XL. Yeah, text XL. So yeah, so it's just not picking it up for some reason. It most likely has to do with the way that this is set up, because I'm not completely confident. I guess let's see if commenting these out, since those were commented out with Sean's post. Let's see if that's something that maybe is overwriting, but the problem is that it's not dev, you know, it's only looking at production, and I don't know what CSS Nano does, but I'm assuming it's some type of bike shedding or something. Bike shedding? No. Tree shaking. Okay, well, this is different. Still, yeah, actually, no, this worked. This worked. So what the hell? So I guess it's dev. Mode is development, process mode. Yes, likely. I don't know if this was set up to. It's just dev. I don't know if it's actually set to do that. So yeah. Oh, okay. All right. I gotta find out what CSS Nano does, but okay, cool. Whew. Oh man. That was quite the weirdness. Let's just double check that this is working, man. I feel bad that well, not feel bad because I don't have to feel bad because undo works. Yay. Alright, is this gonna... No? So maybe it only works in other components and not the layout component, which would be, needless to say, unfortunate. What? I didn't want to save. No. I wanted to refresh. Just going all over the place right now. It's not where I wanted to go. Refresh. Yeah, so for whatever reason, there's probably a good reason for that, to be honest. I just don't know what it is based on the architecture of Svelte itself. Oh man. But let's just double check that, you know, let's say we wanted to put this div flex column, BG red. No, I don't want to do red because it'll be pink. Blue, 50, and text. Text black is fine. Actually, PG blue 700, and then text white. This is kind of a weird gonna work. Maybe I need to add, maybe the defaults are off. Yeah, text XL. That works. Or I wonder if the just in time, if that's maybe completely destroying some things. Yeah, I may need to do my research on actual Tailwind and the just in time compiler. I thought I understood what was going on. I don't think I do. So, alright, that's on me. But in any case, I think I hit my hour. Yeah, this was a pseudo-successful stream. Didn't get you know, all the layout stuff done that I wanted to. Ran into some problems, but got through some of them. Yeah. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. If anybody's watching, and I'll keep doing these occasionally. I still haven't figured out a schedule yet. But until next time, I will see you then. All right, I need a better sign off. Keep on coding. All right, yeah. All right. Or keep. I don't know. I'll think of something. All right. Bye.